What's up, everybody? My name is Bryce, aka DubsNotSubs, and we are back with another manga haul for the month of April. I believe it is April. Yes, it's all this, man, it's quarantine really making me forget dates. But yeah, we're going to be doing the April manga haul. There's not a lot of stuff that I got into, but, you know, it's kind of what happens. Some of the shipping stuff hasn't gotten back here yet, but overall, decent month, I would say. I still got a lot of things that I really enjoy. Not too many new physicals. And let me know if you guys in future manga hauls want to see what I got on digital too. I'm not going to do it in this one, but in the next one. So tell me, let me know if you want to see my digital manga that I bought too. And also, stay tuned to the end to see the winner of this video right here. The pick what series I read next. See which one actually won. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright, first up, we have Emetic Volume 3, and this series is a series that follows a girl who wants to get into the animated industry, and basically, it's all about what it takes to be an animator and what goes into it. I'm a little bit behind, I'm 2 volumes behind. I read Volume 1, I liked it. Volume 2, I haven't finished it yet, but this is definitely more of a realistic look at the anime industry, unlike something like Keep Your Hands Up As It Can, which is more like the mindset that you had to be in. This is more like the technical stuff, like key animation, all like the details that go into actual animation. And it's very, very detailed, and it's actually really well written. At times, I can say that it struggles with being entertaining, just because it is so detailed. Sometimes it feels like a lesson, and then rather than an actual like entertaining manga. But overall, I think it is actually very good and very well written. And if you want to learn more about the anime industry, definitely read that out, because it gives you a lot more of the technical side and like outlooks on people, how people look on it, how the work actually gets done and stuff like that. But anyway, next up we have Volume 18 of Fire Force. Now, this is a fantastic series. Okubo is a great writer. This is more of a build-up chapter. I'm more excited for the next volume rather than this one. It's still keeping up the hype. It's definitely a chapter or a volume that builds up into the next one, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I'm loving Fire Force. I'm going to collect the entire thing. I think this is absolutely a fantastic series. I love this so much. Okubo is a fantastic mangaka. It's really, really good. But anyway, next up we're going to get into Komi Can't Communicate. Just keeping on with the Komi series. Still really enjoying it. Wish there was more Tadano and Komi moments, but this book actually has a decent amount of Komi and Tadano moments, and that's my favorite part of this story, their like relationship and slowly them building it up. The whole like friends concept does kind of seem to get lost at times, especially in this volume. It kind of feels like she's just not, I don't know, maybe because she's always going on with the new friends, and this one, I mean, she still does, but in a way it's just weird because it's not like they're actively searching out for her anymore like they were doing in earlier volumes. It's just kind of like happening, which I guess is just natural coming with making more friends. You just make more friends naturally through them and stuff like that. But I don't know, something about them like actively getting away with it felt a little weird. But I still overall really enjoy this series. It's really fun. It's still really enjoyable. Nice slice of life series with some romance elements in it, focusing on the comedy. Fantastic. But anyway, next up we have Beasters Volume 5. I don't remember if I put this in my last haul or not, and I didn't go back and check, so I'd rather put this series and volume in there rather than forget it, because this is absolutely amazing. Loving where this is gonna go. This, like, the climax of this one is absolutely fantastic. It's such a good volume. This is so good. I love this story so much. It's a fantastic series. Isagaki is a fantastic mangaka. This series is so interesting and so cool, and gets you labeled a furry, but you gotta take the bad with the good. The story is worth the scrutiny you get for getting called a furry. Anyway, nope, we got a couple more. Anyway, next up we have let me read this so I don't forget it. Blank Canvas, My So-Called Artist's Journey. For some reason, I forgot the title right when I was about to say it, by Akihiko Higashimura. Basically, this is the autobiography of her becoming a manga artist. I'm really thoroughly enjoying this. I really love this. It's staying good. It's staying strong. Still love Volume 2 the most. Still my favorite volume, but this is still, not to say it's still really good. I don't remember exactly how long this is. It might be 6 volumes, but it might be 8 volumes. I could be wrong, but I'm liking where it's going. Staying good. It's very interesting to see how her life is turning out, how she gets into manga, her whole aspect of looking back on her sensei, what she did to them, and their whole interaction. Because that's what this mainly focuses on, is her and her sensei, who's kind of her tutor with art and all this kind of stuff. But overall, fantastic volume, and then continuing strong, and then loving Blank Canvas. Anyway, next up we have Lin Saga. Y'all know it, by Yukimura. Fantastic series. This is Volume 9. I'm waiting for Volume 8 so I can continue it. I've read all the way up to Volume 7. Right now, this is currently the part where I'm more enjoying it, because we're getting Thorfinn's development finally, which is the one thing I didn't like in Volumes 1 through 4. I think is where the change is. But this is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving Lin Saga. I cannot wait to see where this is go. Fantastic art, well written, and so damn good. It's one of those things I thought was overhyped. And to be honest, even when I got running out of room to put stuff. To be honest, I was kind of like, after reading the first 6 volumes, I did kind of think people were, you know, a little bit overhyping it, in my opinion. I thought it was a great series, but I don't know. The whole thing with Thorfinn really just turned me away from the series, and I just really didn't like Thorfinn, and he was like the one bad thing about the series that held it back from being so good. But now that that's finally getting explored, I think it's jumped to that next level, and I can see why people love it, and I absolutely think it's really good. And I still think volumes 1 through 6 was really good. It's just I can't get over that's the only complaint I have about that part. But it was a major thing for me because it was he just got really annoying. And that's, I think, was the biggest problem of that. But overall, still really great, and I love that series. But anyway, last up for the collection of this month, we have Kirby's Art Collection. And this is a fantastic thing. Kirby is one of my favorite Nintendo icons. Also, I believe this is the first icon that I ever saw of Nintendo. Kirby Squeak Squad was my game. I loved it so much. Man, Kirby is so good. I love the franchise. I love to finally get to explore more of the art kind of stuff in it. It is so cool. It goes through every single every single game, and that's Kirby's been in, and promotional thing in here. I believe this is for the 25th anniversary it came out with. And here, one second, let me take the cover off of this so I can show you it. Okay, so this is what it looks like without the French flap on the front. It shows every single Kirby from every single game throughout the entirety of it, and so cool. I love it. I really think this is just a fantastic art book. It's built really nicely. It looks great. I love exploring Kirby stuff to the max. It's so good. Kirby, it's fantastic. I think it has it has its shows too, so it has like Right Back at Ya and that kind of stuff in there too. But overall, fantastic. I love Kirby so much. He's such a cool character, and I mean, he's our pink friend with love. But anyway, that is it for the manga collection. So if you don't want to watch anymore, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. But let's get on to what the winner was for the series you guys picked for me. The winner for the series that you guys chose me to pick was Blades of the Immortal. I'm currently halfway through it. I'm on volume 16. These are volumes 17 and... No, this is... Yeah, volume 17. This is another volume. I'll get into that. This is actually my favorite volume right here, Beast. And I'll get into that in a second. But this is an absolutely fantastic series. I'm happy you guys picked this because I've been looking to get into it for a while now. And my bad. I'm not gonna lie. So my bad. I should have announced it earlier, but I've been talking about it on Twitter this whole time. I just kept forgetting to put it in my videos. So go follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't, so you can actually never miss something like this, because I'm more likely to remember just to tweet it out on Twitter. And I've been talking about each series like checkups as I go on throughout that, and I think that's what I'll probably do as I continue the series you guys can pick for me. I'll probably do that and update on Twitter. Once I reach a halfway point, do a checkup like this, and then we'll do a review at the end of it. I'll probably do something like that because I've been enjoying that. So follow me on Twitter if you want to see that. But right here, this is my favorite volume. I love Hiroki Samura. Yeah, that's who it is. Okay, I didn't want to say it wrong. This is my favorite volume so far. This is Beast. This is the story of Hyakuren. This is, if you read, I don't want to say too much for spoilers if you haven't read it, but basically this is somebody in there people who know her, the blonde-haired character, where something happens with her in this volume, which I think is definitely the darkest part of the entire series, but it's so well written, and then you get to see her past, which is something that I've really been interested to see what it's like. And then you get to see her relationship with somebody else that she's been with in the Mugai Ryu. I'm sorry if I butcher any of these names because I can't pronounce them worth a shit though. But it's absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. The art's great. I will say there are times when the fights are very, very good, but there have been certain panels throughout it where it just kind of gets where I'm just kind of like, what the hell is going on? Because his art is very sketchy, and overall it's like really good, and it sets the mood for the series very well, and I really enjoy that. But at times in the fight, sometimes you can't really tell what's going on, and it's only happened a couple times. It's not overwhelming, but there has been a couple times where I'm like, I can't tell what's going on. I remember yesterday I was reading, I think the last volume like 15. There's a fight that goes on in there, and I'm just like, I literally just stared at a panel for like 2 minutes or something like that, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. It wasn't like a major panel, but like throughout the fight, and I was like, I can't tell what this is. But overall, this is like a really cool. I really like the fights overall are really cool, and like the ending things when they usually has like this kind of like psychedelic kind of just full panel, like 2-page panel into the fight. So cool. The characters throughout it are really cool. Anatsu, the leader of the Itsurui, Manji, Ren, like I said, Hyakuren, which is a really interesting character. We have, and I'm forgetting the dude who wears the mask and has like the spiky hair, but I can't remember him. Hopefully I put a picture up, but I can't remember his name. He's also a cool character. He's playing more of a major part now in this story. Overall, fantastic. I'm really loving Blade to the Immortal. I'm glad you guys picked it for me, and I'm just... Right now I have the single. 17 is the last single that I have, so after that I'm going to have to go to the omnibuses, but overall it's just a really, really solid series, and I'm loving where it's going. The pacing's nice. The art's nice, the story's good, and overall, it's a fantastic series. Right now, I'd say I'd give it, right now, probably like an 8.5 to a 9 right now. Besides, like, those muddled panels, I really don't have too many problems with it. I mean, Rin's childishness does get annoying at times, but it's definitely to be expected, and it's her thing, and it's actually, it's what makes her character, and I really do enjoy it overall. Just sometimes when she's, I guess it's sometimes annoying, but overall, really not. I think she's a great character. I think Manji's a well-written character. I love Anatsu's a great character. And Anatsu's mentor, also another one. I forgot about her for a second, but she's also playing a major role again. And overall, it's just fantastic. It's really 8.5 to a 9 is what I'd give it right now. We'll see where it goes when I end up to it, and we'll see when I get to that review. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do always appreciate you guys watching. Leave down in the comments below if you have a manga, anything you want to say to me. I love reading your comments. I love responding to them. But anyway, guys, as always, I will see you in another video.